Hi. So it's another day from the studio, and I decided to do another video today. This is just a casual video. Normally, the ones that I do, which are uploaded on my channel, Simply Art by Ritu Kamath, they are little formal videos. So in that, I don't show my face. I'm just working. I'm showing my hands and my work and the process. Now it's 4:30. From morning I was trying to come, but there were back-to-back meetings and there were documents to be filled. So I was working all day. Most of the day, computer was open. And I wanted to do a couple of tutorials today, which I could not do, but doing this video was also part of my agenda today. Anyway, I came a bit late to the studio and I had little bit of pending work which I finished, and then I got into the mood and I thought that okay, now I can do this short heart-to-heart talk with my viewers. Please do subscribe to my channel Simply Art by Ritu Kamath. It would mean a lot to me. And I wanted to show you the artworks that I have been doing in the channel. Like I was speaking yesterday that I was quite apprehensive and nervous about doing watercolors, because it's not really been one of my I have not been very comfortable using watercolors, but now I'm trying to get over the discomfort and use this medium. So this is one of the landscapes that I had done. There's a tutorial on this on the channel, and this is a still life, which I really quite like. I really enjoyed doing the still life. The paper is very small, but I tried to catch the light and the depth the way it was. And I like this, the way detailing has come on the wooden spoons. Then I did this mountainscape, which I'm quite proud of. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. And then there was, this is one landscape, it's a forest scape, and I think it came out really nice, considering from a person who just started doing watercolors. I could get the hues and tones and the depths, the mystery in this landscape. So I enjoyed doing this work. Okay, so back to method and material. Whenever I upload a video on watercolors, I am often asked or pinged that what is the paper that you're using, because what we do is we wrongfully just use some kind of cartridge paper, easily available paper, or ivory paper, and try to do watercolor on that. But I was earlier making similar mistakes, but now I'm using Canson cold pressed watercolor paper in the size A5. Actually, I do very small ink works, which I have shown in the earlier video. I had got this paper to do those ink works, but then when I started exploring watercolors, I decided to use that paper, and the result was amazing. And so what other things does an artist do in the studio other than listening to music and giving a break to your artwork? That is very important. If you're doing a large work of art, it's an oil painting or a large acrylic or any kind of sculpture, it is a good idea to just leave that for some time, maybe a couple of days. Sometimes I've left my artwork for a week, because this is what helps you decide whether there are any portions in that work that need more work, or whether you're overdoing it, or whether the color is going wrong in some portions, because as we are trained, we learn how to mix the right type of colors. So if you have mixed wrong colors and the color is becoming dirty, then you can observe it from far, but when you are continuously working in a process, sometimes you will not be able to figure out that the color went wrong, and your painting might start looking drab and dirty. So it is a good idea to give break and work in short periods work for a day, leave it for a day. And this is mostly for oil painting. But for acrylic painting, if your composition is already planned, your colors are mixed, you can continue to work on it. But in no way can oil painting replace an acrylic painting. My first passion is oil painting. And once a while I get into the mode of doing an oil painting. So I enjoy it thoroughly. Now the other thing that keeps me occupied in my studio is reading. I enjoy reading a lot, and reading the stories on mythological characters, Indian mythological characters, has suddenly become very interesting to me. I read The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee, and I am in love with that book. I just love the book. It is a story of Mahabharata from the eyes of Draupadi. And then after that I started reading about many other books on the mythological characters, and those are currently keeping me occupied. Another beautiful book I wanted to show you is, which is a part of my studio, is this is a cover, and it has got 2 books encased inside it. It's a part of our library at home. We are proud owners of almost could be 2,000 books, or it could be more than that. And this is volume 1, What Great Paintings Say. I just love reading this book, and the way the detailing of the artworks has been described about the characters. It's very interesting read, and this is part 2 of the same book. And incidentally, the cover of this book, which is the painting called Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli, is one of my favorite paintings, and that is one of my favorite artists. This painting is hanging in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, and the other painting by the same artist is La Primavera, or The Coming of Spring, which is my absolute favorite. So when we had gone to Florence and seen these 2 paintings, I was just standing. I became a statue. I've stood in front of that for almost 20 minutes. I was spellbound, and till the time people asked me to move. So I just love and adore these 2 paintings. And I guess for today that is enough. That's a pretty long video. I didn't know that I would be able to talk so much, but I did. And I will see you again. I can't promise when. Maybe tomorrow, day after, maybe after few days. So when the mood sets in. Till then, I'm signing off. Bye. And please do tune in to my channel, which is Simply Art by Ritu Kamath.